Wendy, it's so nice to see you.
Thanks. It's good to see you too.
I feel like we haven't even bumped into each other in a couple of years.
No, I've been really busy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell me what you've been busy with.
So I did my master's program. So I did the advanced standing because I did my undergrad in social work.
Yep.
So I did the advanced standing where it was a year of very intense, fast-paced work.
My head is already starting to hurt.
I did my internship at the VA, which I absolutely loved.
Awesome.
I graduated in May, and then I got my licensing in March, and now I work at Horizon Recovery with adolescents.
That is amazing. So adolescents, that's a tough crowd to work with.
They are.
This is really difficult and often heartbreaking work, not just with adolescents, but with the general mental health and substance use population as a whole. Why? Why do you choose this?
I was them. I was homeless. I suffered with substance use. It's really ingrained in my entire family, and I didn't know that there was another way. Like, I've been to prison twice, and when I got out of prison, I came to a halfway house. I didn't know that there was another way. I didn't know there was a solution. I was okay with being a drug addict and an alcoholic.
Sure.
And so I got introduced to the 12 steps. Of course, it didn't work because I wasn't ready. And so I did the 1-2 shuffle, in and out, in and out. And in 2013, by God's grace, I was able to get sober. And I had a lot of really good people in my life that didn't give up on me, Like I told you about, Marcus.
Love Marcus to death. It's one of my closest friends.
They dropped me off at CBI. I didn't even know CBI was a thing. So they dropped me off, and when I got the courage to get up and leave, they called my name. And so that is how God has always showed up in my life. And so Marcus opened the door, and I think for the first time I was honest, and I was like, if you let me leave, I'm gonna die. And like, I knew it. And so he went to bat, and he really advocated for me. And that's what started my recovery journey.
And now you've been sober a long time.
12 years.
Oh my
June
gosh.
1st.
Oh my gosh. And we know each other. We have our own personal
Yeah.
history back from the days of the Solution.
Yeah.
Love 5A. Still support 5A to this day.
And I still do the same things that I did when I got sober.
And now, not only in the 12-step world, but in your professional life, you get to be that next person, the next link in the human chain.
I do, because I work with kids now, and so sometimes it can be really difficult to connect with them, because they're like, you don't know what it's like, and I get to share a piece of me, and when I do, they're like, oh my God, you get it, and it's not so much the situation that I want them to relate to. I want them to relate to the emotions behind it.
Right.
The hopelessness, the loneliness and isolating, like that type of thing. And to see the light come on in their eyes, to know that they have a shot, is amazing.
Well, because that's that piece that for whatever reason, those of us that go through, a literal or figurative hell in life, we think that nobody knows what we're going through. We think that nobody's felt the way we felt about ourselves, about the universe.
Absolutely.
And when somebody like you reaches their hand out and shares authentically, it opens that door. It makes the impossible possible.
Absolutely. And sometimes they get it and sometimes they don't. But just knowing that I'm planting a seed, and I never know when it's going to take root. It may be tomorrow, it may be a year, but it's there. And to give them a safe space and to know that somebody cares, that's what it's about.
I already know you're a soldier out here in the space, and I couldn't be happier or sleeping better at night knowing that you're out here working with our young people. Tell me about this organization you're with.
So Horizon Recovery, we have a residential treatment, we have a PHP, and then we have a ILP. So it's a step down. So some of them come from us from the hospital, some of them come from home, and so what we do is we provide that safe space, that therapeutic intervention, whether it's substance use, whether it's mental health, whether it's helping them regulate their emotions.
Sure.
We offer all that. And they stay anywhere from 45 to 60 days. And then they have the opportunity to step down to PHP.
And how many people can you accommodate?
10.
10.
So we have 3 residential. So we have one in Buckeye that's all female. We have one in Arrowhead that's all male. And then my house in Deer Valley is male and female.
Gotcha.
Ages 12 to 17.
Wow. It's incredible work you guys are doing. Wendy Rodgers, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here with us today.